My last few videos have been on Swap, one of my favorite projects, Privacy Coin. And in the last video, last night, I was talking about maybe seeing if we can set up Hashr8 OS to mine to a solo pool or a solo mining pool, mine swap solo. And we kind of got, we were going to go over and start watching Brandon Coin, but that didn't work out. I think that he went about 12 minutes and then I don't think he was able to come back. I don't know if it's his network or what, but I figured I would go ahead and do this video and maybe make it a premiere. It'll probably be Tuesday premiere. So let's get into it. So let's look at how to mine swap on a solo pool. If you click on, or if you go to xwp.one and then go to get started, that's their website, xwp.one, O-N-E, and you go to get started and then click on pools. You can see over here where it says pool stats real time, so you click on mining pool stats. You could just go to miningpoolstats.stream, but that's one way that you can get there, and then that's just a way that you can click to get there instead of having to type it. And then you can see right here you got a solopool.org, and I noticed this last night as we were going through the live stream and stuff. There are only 13 miners on here. They do have 1.12 kilograms per second, but they found 11 blocks in the last 100. So I was like, that sounds kind of interesting. Maybe I should, you know, try to go with a solo pool for, you know, a day and see what happens. But like I said last night on the stream, I mean, nothing's really free. In the end, luck is going to work out. Yes, could you get lucky and pop into this pool and hit a block and then pop out, or maybe hit two and then pop out? You know, maybe. But over time, if you just stayed on it, everything's going to work out, and it's mathematics. So nothing's going to be free for you. You know, just keep that in mind. You might get lucky, but you might not. And if you get lucky now, you won't be lucky later. So it's just the way it all works. So let's go ahead and click on solopool.org. I think I might have used this pool at some point in the past for another video. It looks kind of familiar. We went ahead and went into Swap. Obviously, well, not obviously, but I think that they do support quite a few other projects, maybe, I don't know. Let's go to pools here and see. This might actually look familiar. Yeah, this looks familiar. Okay. All right, so we're going to go back to the swap pool, solo pool. And then if we click on the little hamburger, they call it, over here in the top left-hand corner, the menu item button, then we would click on help. And then we are going to get all the information that we need. Now, we're going to do this in Hashr8 OS, and you can see I'm already mining it, and I just left it on the way we had it set up last night whenever we were doing the stream. We configured this and got it all the way up and running like this on the official pool, the swap official pool at, I think it's pool.xwp.one, I believe is the actual address. And it's running like that now. So what we have to do, because we have to add a pool, because the solo pool is not listed in Hashr8 OS yet. So we have to click on custom mining, and you can see this if you went in here and you tried to change the mining configuration of the rig. Let's see here. How would I get there? I'm gonna lose it here. Give me a second. Wallets, and yeah, you have to go to wallets first, and then in this case I'm going to look at this YouTube wallet here, which is for XWP. I'm going to go there, and then we're going to, you can see where it's on the pool, official pool, and then edit coin. And if you hit the down arrow here, because you already chose the coin right here, so there are some built-in or some integrated pool information inside of Hashr8 OS. So we already chose swap here, but if we click the down arrow, there's not the, oh, there is a solo pool. I'll be darned. I wonder if that's, is that solopool.org, XWP. Okay, so you can tell I didn't prepare for this because it's already in there. All right, awesome. Let's make sure. Yep, that's it. s3.solopool.org. We'll go with 8011. We'll go low and mid range GPUs as the difficulty, starting difficulty. Huh, that's cool that it's actually already in there. I did not think that it was, so we don't even have to add it. It is already there. We'll go with medium, or low to medium. And then the password, I think, you can use RIGID, see right here. So that's what we can use for the password. So we're going to put that into Hashr8 OS. We'll use Kessel, that's the name of this rig. It's an NVIDIA rig. And then the wallet address, we filled out the spreadsheet last night, so it looks like this. So I already have my receiving address right here. So I'm just going to copy that. And you can pause it right here if you need to get any other information. This pool was the official pool. This is not the one we're using now. We're using the solo pool now. So we're going to paste that in there. And we're going to go ahead and use the same miner. I think this looks pretty good. And then what I'll do is, if this comes up and works and we are mining on the solo pool, then I will leave it running until tomorrow night or tonight, because you'll probably be watching this on Tuesday. Maybe I'll leave it running at least one day, and we'll kind of come back and check and see if we have hit a block or anything. So that'll be kind of cool. All right, so let's go back to dashboard. And you see we haven't updated this, so it's not on the solo pool yet. You can click on mining settings over here. It looks like the little pickaxe there. So click on that. Nope, I'm in the wrong spot because we need to be in wallets, right? Come in here, or maybe I did do it right. Okay, so I think I just need to reset the rig. Not reset it, but let's see here. What do I need to do? Swap name. All right, so that's the YouTube wallet. Got that. Let's set to that. All right, so I think all I have to do is restart, right? I think. Or we could maybe go like this. We've already set the pool, so if we apply to all now, I think maybe that will, yeah, that'll kick it off. So that's how you get it to apply the new settings. Because just changing it in that one spot doesn't do it apparently. Now we could have like paused mining and made the change and then restarted mining, and it probably would have been okay. It probably would have worked out that way as well. But in this case, we just clicked on mining settings over here and reapplied it, and it actually threw a restart of the miner, and you can see that it changed it to solo pool 1.92. You can see it's hashing now, same speed, which is nice. Good to see that. If you want to know the overclock settings, here they all are right here. 100, 500 on all of them, and this is all 10 series. I think there's a few little adjustments that you can make, especially on the power side for like the 1070, and maybe even pump it up a little bit for the 1070 Ti. But these settings seem to get pretty good hash rate or graphs per second rate in here, so I think they're pretty solid settings actually. All right, so let's go back over here, and we are going to go to, let me grab the address. I probably already have it copied to the clipboard. So I'm going to grab it again here, because I want to go to the pool, and I want to look down here too. I want to highlight this, how this works, right? So even though it's a pool that you attach to this way remotely like this, and you're not running it locally or anything, it is a solo mining pool. Each miner is independent. The block reward goes to the miner who finds it, and in this case, you know, the block rewards for swap are pretty low because it's 15-second block times. So if you go to coins on what to mine, you can kind of see what the deal is with the block rewards right now. They're only 2.46, right? So, well, that's at this. No, yeah, that's the block rewards right now. So 2.46 or 2.47, somewhere around in that range. So let's see here. So that's the block reward would go to the miner who finds it. And then how often that happens depends on your hash rate and your luck factor, right? And everything else. Oh, right here, it's got the block reward right here as well. Looks like they've got a Telegram bot if you wanted to set it up for that. And you can do a calculation of your hash rate to see about what, if your luck is always 100, okay, if it's perfect, then you should, see, what are we at here? 32.84. So if we plug that in down here, calculate. So if you're at 100, every hour and a half, you should hit 1 block. And so every hour and a half, you would be getting 2.5 or 2.4 swap. And like almost at a worst case scenario, you would be 4 hours per block. I mean, it could definitely be worse than that, but you know, best case or almost best case scenario every 20 minutes. So you know, and this comes down to the algorithm being Kukuru29S and the block times being 15 seconds. It kind of evens the playing field with the finding of the blocks, right? So it kind of evens things out a little bit. All right. So we are, let's see, what did I want to do? I wanted to go over here. I would put in the address up here. So that's going to the enter, maybe. Yep. All right, so now this is our stats. So we can see that it's saying we only get 21, but it takes a while for this to creep up to exactly what the hash rate is. So I'm going to leave it on this solo pool for a while so that we can kind of watch that happen, and hopefully it comes up to 32.8 or whatever we're at here. Yeah, 32.8. It also shows you your luck. That's cool. It shows you the blocks. So what we'll do is I'll just let this rock like this, and we will see what happens between now and tomorrow night, which will actually be tonight, because this will post on Tuesday. So tonight, on tonight's stream, we will check this out again and see where we're at. See how many blocks we hit in a 24-hour period. I can tell you this, a while back whenever I was using the micro pool, I think I was hitting with the same rig, the little 6 GPU 10 series NVIDIA rig, I was hitting between 20 and 24 and maybe even sometimes more than that blocks per day. So, and that if you do the calculations, or if you remember what it said earlier, it was 100% was about every 90 minutes for this particular rig at that hash rate. So that works out almost, you know, the right number. Maybe I was getting a little bit luckier than what the calculations are for. So yeah, I'm thinking that we're going to be okay, and we're probably going to hit quite a few blocks in a 24-hour period, but we'll see what happens here. I think this is going to be kind of neat little test here. See what happens. But that is going to wrap it up for me. I think that yeah, I'll see you guys tonight on the regular time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think everything's, yeah, should be good. Should be live tonight, and I'll see you there. Stay savage, everybody.